first pitch is moments away here in Miami. It's the Nationals and Marlins. Next. Now from the Sunshine State of Florida, we're under the lights at the beautiful new Marlins Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's give you a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Washington Nationals as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. Tom Kohler is on the mound to face them. His greatest challenge in this one will be avoiding the long ball. He's going to be staring down some guys that'll be tough outs in this ball game, but it'll be imperative that he keeps the ball in the ballpark. Denard Span makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
For Washington, center fielder, Denard Span.
And the first pitch is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight in South Florida.
First pitch, 7-10.
The 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. A very warm 85 degrees as we begin play tonight. Grounded foul off to the right side. Now the pitch. And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Jammed him a little here as this is hit softly to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So Span retired to start things out, and with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Jamie Carroll will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Fouled straight back. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw. But he is in there with a triple.
Well, apparently even 40-somethings can still turn on the Jets when they need to. I know a few guys his age or younger who would have put on the brakes rounding second, but hey, put the walker away. He's in there with 3 bases.
Ryan Zimmerman will dig in, currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's all you got to do there. Put the ball on the ground. Use the big part of the field, and that's going to get that first run home from third base.
Adam LaRoche will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. And he takes ball one. Two and 0 now. Three and 0 now.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
Here comes the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Not often you'll see a 3-0 slider, but when you need a strike, any pitch will do.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. Man, I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Jason Worth will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Fouled back. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. He'll try again. 1-2. Ball 2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
A runner on first with 2 away. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Willingham has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Nationals on top, 1-0. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. And set to go to work against this lineup. There you get a look at the numbers for one of the better left-handers around, the starter Gio Gonzalez. And defensively, here's how Washington will take the field behind him. Adeiny Echeverria will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
The shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
That's right where he's going to need to be against this lineup, on the corners all night long.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Ed Lucas will stand in now, hoping to turn things around as he's stuck in a bit of a cold spell these past 5 ball games. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Got him.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
Giancarlo Stanton will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And that's in there for a strike.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with a fastball. And it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control. 0-2.
Now 0-2, you got to be wary of that changeup. This is where he likes to throw it, and it doesn't always have to be a strike.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Nate McLeod will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Right fielder, Nate McLeod.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger Award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. That's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Danny Espinoza will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Boy, a walk and then nearly a hit by pitch there. He's having himself a few problems out there.
Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
All of a sudden, home plate's jumping around on him out there. He hasn't found the strike zone yet.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here now the 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Chris Snyder, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now, this is going to be a short outing if walks continue to be a problem. I mean, that's 2 already here in the second inning.
Chris Snyder will take his cuts now. Now the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Gio Gonzalez will stand in now with the bases loaded, and this is one at-bat he doesn't want to just throw away. He can really help himself here.
Yeah, hitting is not really in a lot of pitchers' DNA, but you're right. If he can find a way to just find a hole with a ground ball, that could be huge.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Oh, that is a great call right there. They really needed a strikeout in that spot. They got it. And now with 1 away, you can even get out of this scot-free if you can get a ground ball here.
Denard Span will stand in with a golden opportunity to open this thing up early on. And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
1-0 on the way. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
Yeah, you know, that one not even close, and you can feel the noose starting to tighten up just a little bit more on him.
And that's in there, 2-1.
That might take the anxiety away for the moment, but he's going to need a couple more here to prove to himself that he's not losing it.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And a swing as this is hit the other way out toward left field. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Jamie Carroll will dig in here with a chance early on to give his pitcher a little cushion to work with. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
And this is low, but I'll block nicely behind the plate, and that'll get a sigh of relief from the dugout. And this will be fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, this is certainly not going to help matters defensively. This forces home a run to extend their lead, and now an extra base hit could really put this one out of reach.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in now looking for more as they really try to put this one out of reach early. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. A lot of pitches up in the zone here early on.
And that's not the worst thing in the world at this place, but you've got to pick your spots.
And a sure sign that trouble is afoot, as there is already some action in that bullpen now, and we're just in the 2nd inning. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
And with the bases loaded, some guys aren't always in a hurry to get out of the way of those close pitches inside. That could have been a run.
Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Wigginton is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Boy, that's just a nice pitch right there with the bases loaded. He gets an infield fly out of it for a big second out, and now he's given himself a much better chance to get out of this mess.
Adam LaRoche will stand in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And that misses for ball 1.
And this is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this becomes a very important at-bat for both teams.
Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now, 2-0.
You get the sense he's starting to panic a little bit out there. He's not following through on any of his deliveries, and some of his pitches aren't all that close to the strike zone.
And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Nationals are out in front here, 3-0. Josh Willingham will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. Here's the first pitch to him. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the 2nd. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
And Willingham watches that one miss. A ball and a strike. Fouled back. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. Here's another 2-2. On the ground softly to short. And Carroll throws him out for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Jeff Baker.
Jeff Baker will step in now. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. Oh, he tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Oh, he goes right with the fastball, and this is stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box cam. You can see the two outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as it finds a gap for a double.
A man at second with one down, and here's the first baseman, Ty Wigginton. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Well, for Baker, he's credited with double number 11 so far this year. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. Oh, he waits back on the change there, and this is hit high and fairly deep out to left. And out of here! A two-run home run for Ty Wigginton. Number 11 for him on the season, and with it, the Marlins have cut it to 3-2 now.
Well, this pitch is just a little bit in, not really a terrible location at all. But if you're sitting on that pitch in that spot, you can certainly do some damage, and he absolutely did some damage right there to the tune of a two-run shot.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in.
Marcell Ozuna.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Now a fastball sent out toward Worth in left field. And that's out number 2.
Batting 8th, catcher, Will
Will
Nieves.
Nieves will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
1-0 pitch now. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. Snyder is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Jason Worth is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Nationals, left fielder, Jason Worth.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
And this is a really important inning for him right here. Your guys go out there and get you a couple runs. You want to throw up a 0, come back in, and see if they can't get you some more.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Sometimes when you know that you're not going to have a play, this is what you have to do. Here, no shot to throw him out down there at third, so he's just going to play it smart, take a bite out of it.
Nate McLouth will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. First pitch coming. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
And this third inning starting out about as poorly as the second inning did.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now the 1-1 here to McLouth. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. And a pitch taken by McLouth, and it's back to 2-2 now. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Echeverria for 1. On to Wigginton, but not in time as they'll get just the 1.
The batter, number 8, second baseman,
Danny Espinoza will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. McLouth off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Boy, that's a good jump right there this time. I think he had this one stolen even if the throw is on target. But you see the shortstop have to go up the ladder to get it, and that took away any chance of throwing him out.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Chris Snyder will dig in. He singled his first time around. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You got to keep this guy from getting extended.
Now here's a ground ball toward the hole, and it's going to sneak on through into left field for his second hit of the night. The throw to the plate, and they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now.
Really, there shouldn't be any mistakes like this with a base open and the pitcher on deck. This is much too good a pitch to hit, and he takes advantage of it and drives home the run.
Gio Gonzalez will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's the pitch that's so hard to lay off. It looks pretty good coming in, but he breaks off his swing just in time.
The 1-0 home. Not close. It's 2-0. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wigginton will put this one away, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Nationals lead it 4-2. Tom Kohler makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Tom Kohler.
big, slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. And there's ball one.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Lined into left center, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Oh, you know this ball had base hit written all over it. And for as hard as it was hit, it may have even made it into the alley. But that's a nice job at short to get all the way up there and just pull this thing down for the out.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Goodness, 0-2 now.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Off-speed pitch here, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield.
Well, I think in the scorebooks, this is going to go down as a second straight line out, but this one was definitely much easier than the last one.
Ed Lucas will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
And I'll tell you, being in a two-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Up with the ball is Zimmerman. Throw on to LaRoche is going to be in time, and the inning is over. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. It's the Nationals 4 and the Marlins 2. And there is Denard Span. As mentioned, he'll lead things off to kick off the fourth.
Denard Span.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And he'll try and catch him by surprise here as he drops this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he's gonna make the catch. And he paid a big price for it too as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Boy, this one deserves another look in show motion. You'll see him here, he's tracking this baseball. Now, go ahead and freeze it. This is a picture of concentration right there. He knows that once we roll this video, he's gonna get a mouthful of fence, and I'll tell you what, that cannot have felt good.
So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring in Jamie Carroll. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
1-1 pitch on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
I know the adrenaline can get to you sometimes, but when you start overthrowing your fastball like that, that's a bit of a red flag.
Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. They'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Ryan Zimmerman will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Good eye there by young Zimmerman as he moves ahead in the count 2-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Fouled straight back. Once again, a 3-2. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And you can sort of tell that he's really laboring out there right now. Really evidenced by the numbers. You see that highlighted column right there. 5 walks for him in the ball game. Never a good sign.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And stepping in as the first baseman, Adam LaRoche. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Giancarlo Stanton will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
0-1.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. For Espinoza, the second baseman. Just onto the outfield grass as he makes the stop. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one. And you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Josh Willingham will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. Ball 1.
And if you're wondering, that's 52 pitches now through 3 1/3.
Two runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Upstairs with it yet again. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
The 3-0 pitch. And this is on the ground toward Zimmerman, but foul wide of the bag. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Just the first walk he's given up here so far to go along with just the 2 hits. So he's been pretty well in command throughout this entire start.
Jeff Baker will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Yeah, I don't think that pitch wound up where he wanted it to, but it did the trick.
Runners on first with 1 down. 2-2 pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Ty Wigginton will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. First pitch to him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's through into left field for a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there. He just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Marcell Ozuna will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Marlins strand a pair, still down by a count of 4-2. Jacob Turner is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Jason Worth will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Left fielder, Jason Worth.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Now a check swing here and a little looper, and he'll reach to his left to make the catch for out number 1. Nate McLeod will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ball 1.
No, that's a ball. 1-0.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Oh, and he turns beautifully on that fastball as this is pulled into right for a base hit. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
And the way their starter's throwing, another run here, that might be all they need. He's into scoring position now with a double.
Espinosa.
Danny Espinosa will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Tries to go the other way with a curveball as this is in the air to left field. Willingham is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Chris Snyder will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. First pitch on the way. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once he sees that he's not paying attention to him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of the throw.
Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Now batting. Pitcher.
Gio Gonzalez will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
And even after the 2-out RBI, you still have a chance to help yourself out here with a hit. You got a man in scoring position.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Wigginton is there, and the side is retired. 1 for the Nationals on the RBI double. Middle of the night here in Miami. Now 5-2 Washington. Will Nieves will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher. Will Nieves.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
3-0 pitch. And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
Maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Boy, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet, and yet the count's 3-2.
And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. You can grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches, get him into the stretch. That's where you can finally put him away.
Donovan Solano will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
And you can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
The 3-1 pitch. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Struck him out as his fine season continues on the mound. Now 200 punch-outs on the campaign. And you see it right there on your screen, strikeout number 200 for him on the year, as he has been very difficult to solve this season. Ed Lucas will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Worth is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 27,
Giancarlo Stanton. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Marlins strand a pair, and the deficit remains 5-2. Henry Rodriguez will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
63, Henry Rodriguez.
Denard Span will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Center fielder, Denard Span.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And they guessed right on the bunt, but this is going to be close. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
Let's check this out again. This is in show motion, and you'll see how he shows bunt late. He's got his head right on the baseball, watching it all the way onto the barrel of the bat. That's as good a form as you're going to see.
Jamie Carroll will stand in, and we'll see what they've got him doing here after the bunt single to start things out. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out.
And that's not a good start to the inning on the mound. Back-to-back hits have him in trouble again, and at this point, they can't afford to let this deficit get any wider than 3.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring forward the power-hitting third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time to swing for the fences.
Pickoff move to second. Runner back standing. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. The 2-2. Fouled back. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. And that'll score the runner from second to make this a 6-2 ball game now.
This team's got plenty of guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but 3 straight singles will do the job as well.
Adam LaRoche will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Ah, that thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Another 1-2 delivery. And they can't get LaRoche to chase there as that evens things at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Spin and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him. The 2-2 one more time. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Left fielder, Jason Worth.
Jason Worth will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with one swing.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Stanton there to take it. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Yeah, probably a little bit of a sigh of relief out there on the pitching mound there. With a run in, the bases loaded, nobody out. You're just looking to get an out or two any way you can. So I think the sacrifice fly is a pretty good trade-off that you can live with right now.
David Carpenter will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Nate McLouth will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Now a check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Carpenter with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
When you're already losing, the one thing you can't do is give away more runs. I mean, you're already in the hole. The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's happening right here. Things are going from bad to worse now.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
3 runs already home here. A little bit outside, 2-1. He's set, now the pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 Marlin error, and a runner left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Nationals on top, 8. Josh Willingham will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Left fielder, Josh Willingham.
Fastball in there for a called strike. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And this will be swung on and missed as Willingham falls behind now 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he struck him out.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Jeff Baker will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
1 out, nobody on. 3-2, here it comes. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. There to take it is Carroll, and the throw to LaRoche is in time, 2 gone. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And with the final month winding down here, he finds himself in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Ty Wigginton will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch coming. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
He's had an even 100 pitches now for the ball game. I'd have to think this will be it if he can get this guy.
Two and 0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Now a swing and a little tapper that could wind up problematic down that third baseline. Now the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Carroll has got it, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Nationals 8 and the Marlins 2. Welcome back to South Florida. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Chris Snyder will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Catcher, Chris Snyder.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Outside, 2-1. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Nationals, pitcher.
Bryce Harper will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Bryce Harper.
First offering on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Hard hit towards center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Denard Span will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Tyler Clippard will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Marcell Ozuna will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh.
Center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike one.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And this ball skied in the air out to Span in center. One gone.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Will Nieves will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's out number 2.
And you know, you're going to see this a lot with a guy who has a great fastball like he does. This one's on the inner half of the plate, and it's so easy for that bat to just sort of drag through the zone. It's hard to catch up with that thing. And you see right here, he's going to make contact right below the label. This is just going to turn into an easy, soft liner.
Christian Yelich will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Christian.
Here's the first offering. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for. He's got 4 pitches he could turn to here.
And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Span will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still 8-2. A.J. Ramos will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Jamie Carroll will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
For the Nationals, shortstop, Jamie Carroll.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Ryan Zimmerman will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Adam LaRoche will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll just get a piece here, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a changeup, and this is hit on the ground to shortstop. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw. Here's another look at first base.
Jason Worth.
I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but you see it take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
Jason Worth will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
Oh. In there, 0-1.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. This man out for his 2nd inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Well, these guys sure have been doing a lot of moaning and groaning tonight. He did not like that call at all.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Ed Lucas will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is going to be a foul ball. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Boy, back-to-back very good at-bats. That's now 16 pitches he's had to make just to these last 2 hitters.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The next 3-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the throw to LaRoche is in time, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 27.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch coming. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Two out, nobody on. sharply back up the box, and it'll get into center field, a 2-out single. And he continues to hit the ball well, as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now. Josh Willingham will stand in, called out on strikes his last time. A look over to Stanton, and now the pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Marlins lead 1, still 8-2. Nate McLeod will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Right fielder, Nate McLeod.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. On the way. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. And this will be fouled away. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Danny Espinoza waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Danny Espinoza.
Danny Espinoza will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. Here's the first offering. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
I don't think there's any intent with that. That might be just to let him know that he's out there.
Up top, it's 2-0.
When you're down by 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
One out, nobody on. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2.
Man, I don't know what he's waiting for. That one was even more down the middle than the last one was.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a 3rd strikeout of the game. Luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Chris Snyder. We'll see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far. Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Drew Storen will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Number 22.
Jeff Baker will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Number 6. Anthony Rendon.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
0-1.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Ty Wigginton will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Fouled back. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn, he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Another 0-2 coming. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And reined in, one away.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in. He flew out his last time up. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there.
And you can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. LaRoche takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
That's telling of how they've swung the bats. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Will Nieves will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now a ball lined toward right center. And a leaping effort there, but this is down into right center, a base hit. And he's safe.
Well, you know what? It's not too late to make a game of this after all. They're going to get a run back here on the RBI double, and even though there's not a lot of outs left, at least they're going to make these guys sweat a little.
And a pinch hitter about to be summoned from the dugout, and it's the guy who led the majors with 22 pinch hits in 2008. Greg Dobbs will get the call. Runner not going anywhere at second, now the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have taken the first two games of this series on the road as this one is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
I want the top. All my people right there in the back of the spot. I need the top. If you know me, you don't know me to stop. I need the top. All my people there in back of the spot. Let them get shot. Yeah.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Washington is victorious in this one, 8-3. Good night from Miami.